WordPress is the #1 technology when it comes to building a fully functional, custom, and visually stunning website. Now, if you're completely new to WordPress and it's your first time building and designing a website for yourself or for a business, then this all-in-one DIY WordPress tutorial is ideal for you. Today, I'm going to gently take your hand and walk you through the process of first setting up reliable and fast website hosting with Hostinger, as well as claiming a free custom domain. Then I'll share how you can install and use the free and powerful WordPress theme called Astra to create a stunning WordPress website. Following this, I'll share other important activities that you can leverage, like setting up a free business email and using a built-in AI content creator and more to help kickstart your online journey the right way. Okay, so just quickly, before you go ahead and launch into this tutorial, consider subscribing if you haven't done so already or if you're new to this channel. And with that happy note out the way, let's go ahead and launch into this all-in-one WordPress and Astra tutorial for beginners. Okay, so with that out the way, let's first launch into Hostinger, which is the first step in creating your WordPress website. To arrive here at Hostinger, simply head over to your browser and type in hostinger.com/Stewart Gauld, or simply click on the link in the description below this video, and that's going to take you here. Now, just quickly, it's important to mention that Hostinger is sponsoring this video. So thank you, Hostinger, for partnering with us in this video to provide affordable, reliable, and fast website hosting for our audience. We use Hostinger for building most of our own WordPress websites as well as our clients. They take care of all the technical stuff when it comes to building a WordPress website, and they also offer powerful tools and features that are ideal for small businesses. And I'll be covering these in this tutorial. Okay, so once you've arrived on Hostinger, simply navigate down the page and locate Pick Your Perfect Plan. Now, having a website is vital. Think about your website as the foundation to succeeding online. And every website, your online foundation, needs to be hosted on a server. And that's where a provider like Hostinger comes in. They provide an all-in-one managed WordPress hosting service. And this business plan here is the most value-packed. Hostinger has also provided my audience with a discount code, which will give you an even greater discount. And I'll show you how to use this soon. You have a hosting environment specifically designed for WordPress websites. You get access to automatic daily backups, and you get a free SSL for site security. And like I mentioned earlier, you get access to a free business email, which I'll show you how to set up later, and a free domain for 1 year. If we navigate down to Managed WordPress, you can sell products online with WooCommerce, install WordPress with one click, and access powerful WordPress AI tools, and other important security and performance features. Okay, so let's go ahead and quickly set up our WordPress hosting. Go ahead and choose either Premium or Business. We're going to use Business in this tutorial. And like I mentioned earlier, this plan is sufficient enough for most websites. Come down and choose your billing plan. Because this is a tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and select 12 months. The longer the period you select, the higher the discount. Then navigate down to create your account, sign up with Google, or add your email and password down here. Then navigate down to select payment, choose your billing payment that you want to use, and then add your billing details. I'm going to quickly go ahead and fill that out now. And as you can see, Hostinger is already providing a huge discount. Let's go ahead and add an additional discount code, which will give us another 10% off. Simply add Stewart Gauld and hit apply. And as you can see, this discount code has been applied, and this is the final price. Okay, so now all we need to do is add our payment details and then click on Submit Secure Payment. So go ahead, complete your purchase, and I'll meet you on the next step. And congratulations, just like that, you now have hosting for your WordPress website. Navigate down here, who is this website for? Come down and select myself or my business, or for someone else. I'm happy with this option, then navigate over to Next. This is where we have the option to create a new website from scratch, or we can migrate an existing website over to Hostinger. For today's tutorial, we're going to go ahead and create a website from scratch. Then navigate over to Next. Then you'll see these two options. Do you want to create your website with WordPress or with Hostinger's website builder? For the purpose of today's tutorial, we're going to create a website with WordPress and AI. If you're interested in learning more about Hostinger's built-in AI website builder, then what I'll do is add a tutorial up above and down below in the description, which will dive into Hostinger's built-in AI website builder. Okay, so once you've selected WordPress, navigate down and click on Create with WordPress. Up here, we want to make sure that this information is correct. Then add your WordPress password. This email and password is going to be used to log into your WordPress website. Then once you've added your WordPress login details, come down and click on Next. Then here we want to select what type of website that we want to build. For the purpose of today's tutorial, I'm going to navigate down and click on Other, and then click on Next. Then here, because we're going to be using Astra and Elementor to build our website, we're going to navigate down to Skip. Here you'll be asked if you want to install pre-selected plugins for your website. For now, we're going to navigate up to No, I want to select plugins manually. And we'll talk more about plugins shortly. Come down and click on Next, and then click on Skip. Here you have the option to generate your website with AI. For now, we're going to navigate down to Skip. Then up here, what we want to do is add our domain name. Remember, with Hostinger, we get a free domain name for 1 year. So for us, I'm going to add my business name. As you can see, I've added Stew's Consulting, and I want to use this domain down here. And you can choose from any of these different options. You can see that you have your domain over here, and at the end, this is called a TLD, top level domain. And you can choose any of these that are relevant to you. If you can see .com as an option, then go ahead and select that option as it's the most authoritative TLD on the internet. However, if you operate your website or business locally, then you might want to locate a local TLD, like .co.nz, .com.au, or .co.uk. For me, I'm happy with stewsconsulting.com. Then navigate over to Next. Simply add your personal or company details here and then click on Next. Again, make sure that your personal or business details are correct, then navigate down to Finish Registration. Go ahead and select where your website's target audience is. Then once you've done that, navigate over to Next. And just like that, you'll be taken inside your Hostinger dashboard. Make sure you verify your email by finding this email inside your inbox. Okay, so we're going to talk more about this Hostinger dashboard shortly, but where we're going to spend most of our time is inside the admin panel, our WordPress admin. Click here. And that's going to take us inside our WordPress dashboard. Now to log out of WordPress, simply navigate up here, come down and click on Log Out. And that's going to log you out of your WordPress backend. And to log directly inside your WordPress backend, simply use these details that you added earlier. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our WordPress website by navigating up to Visit Site. And before we've made any customizations, this is what our WordPress website looks like. Okay, so let's navigate back to our dashboard and start setting up our WordPress account. First, we want to install the Astra theme. Navigate over to Appearances and then Locate Themes. Navigate over to the search bar and type in Astra or locate Astra down here. And this Astra theme is going to change the overall look of our website. Astra is a fast theme that's fully customizable and offers powerful and beautiful WordPress templates that you can use to build your website. And you can build anything from a blog, personal portfolio, a business website, or an online store. You can preview if you like, but I'm just going to navigate down and click on Install, and then Activate. Again, let's navigate back over to our website and now see what it looks like. And as you can see, this is what our website currently looks like with the Astra theme. Nothing too exciting, so what we're going to do is navigate back over to our WordPress backend. And before we dive into Astra, we also want to navigate over to Plugins and add a new plugin. Now think about plugins as additional features that you can add to your WordPress website. These could be security or backup plugins, as well as page and form builders. And you can also use plugins to connect other tools, like analytical tools, CRMs, or email marketing platforms. However, what we want to do is navigate over to Search Plugins, and Astra, the theme that we just activated, works really well with the page builder called Elementor. Simply go ahead and search for Elementor here, and here we have Elementor. Now, Elementor is one of the most popular visual page builders for WordPress. This plugin allows you to easily build stunning WordPress pages. And again, like I mentioned, this plugin works really well with Astra. So let's go ahead and click on Install Now. And just like that, we've activated Elementor, and we're going to dive into this shortly. Now, when it comes to building a WordPress website, you have two options. You can essentially build a WordPress website from scratch, or you can choose pre-made templates. Now, I typically always recommend templates as a great place to start when building a WordPress website. That's because you can access powerful and responsive themes that you can then customize and change the way that you like based on your preferences. So let's go ahead and add a website template. We can do that by clicking here, or simply navigate over to Astra and then click on Dashboard, and then navigate up to Starter Templates and click on Install and Activate. And here, Astra allows us to select a website builder that we want to use to customize our templates. So if we navigate up here, we can select either the block editor, the standard WordPress editor, or Elementor, which is the page builder we just installed. You can also leverage the Beaver builder or this new AI website builder. For the purpose of today's tutorial, we're going to focus on Elementor. However, if you like, you can play around with these different options. If you want to generate your WordPress website with AI, you can click on this option here. Now, if you see no templates down here, you might need to refresh the page. Now here we can search for a particular template that we're after, or we can choose from the different categories. If I click on agency and navigate down, we can choose from these pre-made templates. You can see that these templates here are free. With premium, you do have to pay for the premium theme. Let's navigate down. And when you see a template you like the look of, simply click on the template, then navigate through the template. Make sure you like the look of each of the different pages. Simply navigate through the different pages. Then within this template interface, you have the option to select your site logo and add that in here. You can also play around with the global font pairing and the color palette. And this is for the entire website. However, we can customize these later if we like. Although for now, I'm going to quickly add my site logo. Come down and upload a logo, then locate your logo and click on open. Add the logo alt text up here. This should be your business name or your website name and then logo. This is going to help describe this image, and this ultimately helps with SEO, search engine optimization. Then come down and click on select. We can then navigate up to logo width and make this logo larger. If you currently do not have a logo for your business, you can use Canva for free to create a logo. Within Canva, you can simply choose a free pre-made layout or create your logo from scratch. Then simply drag and drop and choose the different elements to create your unique logo. Then simply download your logo as a PNG file and make sure that it has a transparent background and then upload to your website. If you're interested in learning more about Canva, what I'll do is add the appropriate tutorials down below in the description for you to check out. I'm happy with those changes for now, so let's navigate down to continue. Here we have the option to add a few features to our website. For now, we're just going to go ahead and click on continue, then add a bit of information about yourself up here. Then make sure all advanced options are selected and click on submit and build my site. Give WordPress a moment to load and build your website. Then navigate up to view your website. And just like that, this website template has been installed. Again, you can navigate through the different pages and have a look at the different elements, the content, the style of each of your website pages. And remember, we can customize all these different elements. Let's navigate back up to the top and then navigate over to our home page. Now, like I mentioned, if you want to head back to your WordPress dashboard, simply click here. However, what we want to do is start customizing our website pages. So we've installed this website template onto our WordPress website, and now we want to customize each of the website pages. We want to customize and add our own elements, as well as change all the content on each of these pages. Simply click on Edit with Elementor, and then come down and click on Continue, and let's start customizing our home page. Now you'll notice on the left-hand side, we have layouts and we have basic elements. These elements are also called widgets. Now, if we navigate over our home page, you can see we have these widgets, these elements over here. Now let's go ahead and click on this element here, and then make changes to this heading element by simply clicking here and changing this content. As you can see, I've replaced this content with digital strategies that are unique to you. Let's click on this element here. Again, this is another heading element, and let's change this content. And I'm happy with those changes. Now, what we can also do is edit with AI. If we click here, you can use AI to help you create content on your website. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about Elementor AI in this tutorial. However, if you want to learn more about this feature, what I'll do is add a beginner's tutorial up above and down below in the description that will dive deeper into Elementor AI. Now, once you've made any changes, simply come down and click on Update, or you can click on Save Options, and you can save as a draft. This is if your website is live online and you don't want to publish your changes that you've made on your pages yet. Okay, so I'm going to click on this content here and add my own content. Okay, so I'm happy with this content. We can also play around with these formatting options. I'm going to bold my business name. I can also navigate up to style, and I can change the alignment if I like, as well as the text color, typography, and text shadow. And you can do that with all these different widgets. Okay, let's navigate down to this button and click here, and then navigate up to link and start typing in a page on your website. I'm going to start typing in the services page, And as you can see, we have this services page here. And now this button here, if a website visitor clicks on this button, that's going to take them to this services page. We can also click this gear icon, and then we have the option to open this link in a new window. Now this is important if this link was an external link, meaning that this link would point to an external website. But I'm happy with the default settings. We can also change the text. I'm going to add learn more, and then navigate up to style. This is where we can customize the button style. I'm going to change the color to the same color as my logo. Now what we can also do is navigate up to this icon, and we can add other widgets if we like. For example, if I wanted to add a video, all I would do is drag and drop and place that video where I like. And all I would do is add the link to this video, for example from YouTube or these other hosting platforms. And then you have some other customizing options. Okay, so what we can do is move this navigator around. We can also close this if we like. And with this video element, what I'm going to do is right click on this pencil icon and delete this element. Now with this navigator, this just shows us the structure of our page. You can see we're currently in this container here, which has two heading widgets. You can see those here. And then we have a text editor, which is this widget here, and then a button that you can see down here. So this is just a way to view your page. I'm actually going to close this and then navigate down the page. Again, simply click on each of these different elements and make the changes over on the left-hand side. You can see with this particular widget, I have an icon. I can change this icon by choosing from the library. Let's say I like the look of this icon here. I'm going to go ahead and click on insert. Or again, we can upload our own SVG icon. Make changes to the title as well as the description. So all of these different elements, you can make changes to. You also have more advanced options. For example, if we click here and navigate over to advanced, we can change the margin and padding. So again, take the time to navigate through each of these different widgets and make your own changes. Okay, so let's navigate back up to the top. If we navigate up to the top and click on these dots and then navigate over to style, you can see we have this background image. If you like, you can go ahead and change that background image. Or if we navigate down further, you can see that this is a section. If we click on these dots again and navigate over to style, we currently have this color as the background. However, if we wanted to, we could add an image for the background of this section. So what you want to do is take the time to navigate through each of your website pages and customize the content using Elementor's page builder. If you want to learn more about leveraging Elementor, what I'll do is add a few tutorials down below in the description, which will help you get the most out of customizing your website pages with Elementor's page builder. Again, once you've made any changes, go ahead and click on update. Now, if we navigate up to the top left, click here, what we can do is navigate down to exit, and that's going to take us to the back end of our home page. However, what we want to do is navigate back to our WordPress backend by clicking up here. And that's going to take us to all our pages. Now, as you can see down here, these are all the pages that we have that we imported with the template. To add a new page, simply navigate up to add new page, and then name your page. I'm going to call this projects. And this is going to be a portfolio page. Then navigate up to Save Draft, and then click on Edit with Elementor. And that's going to take us to this fresh new page. Now what we can do is start building this website page from scratch by dragging the different layouts, grids, and widgets from the left-hand side. Or what we can do is navigate up here and choose a pre-made template from Elementor, or we can generate a new website page with AI, or we can choose from a starter template. And the template that we used for this website was from a starter template. Let's first go ahead and click here. And with Elementor, what we can do is build out this website page by selecting different blocks and then customizing these blocks. If we navigate over to pages, we can choose the different pages. Now there are free pages or these pro, which are paid Elementor templates. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this and then navigate over to AI. And this is where we can build a website page using Elementor AI. Again, if you want to learn more about Elementor AI, I'll add the relevant tutorials down below in the description. Okay, so let's click on Starter Templates and then search for Projects and then navigate down and choose a page that you like the look of. Then simply click on Import Template. Then all you need to do is start customizing that template similar to how I showed you with the home page. Again, when you're ready to publish this page online, simply navigate down to Publish, or if you still want to make some changes, but you want to save your progress, simply navigate up to Save Draft. Again, to make this website page flow with the rest of my website, I would make changes to the content, the colors, the typography, as well as the background images. However, for now, I'm just going to publish this page. Let's go ahead and click on Have a Look. And as you can see, this is the projects page. Now, if we navigate up here, you'll notice that we do not have the projects page in our menu. So what we can do is navigate back over to our dashboard, then navigate down to Appearance and locate Menus. And what we can do is we can delete this menu and create our own by adding the elements from the left-hand side. But I'm happy with this menu. Let's navigate up to select a menu to edit and then click on Top Nav, Primary Menu. And as you can see, these are the current items that we have in our menu. What I'm going to do is navigate over to Projects and then click on Add to Menu. And now we have projects as part of our primary menu. I'm going to drag this menu item and place that next to About. We can also navigate over to Posts and add posts. So these could be blog posts to our primary menu or custom links. These could be resources to, let's say, our YouTube channel if we had one, or another external website destination. However, I'm happy with these internal pages. When you've made your changes, simply come down and click on Save Menu. And you can also make changes to your other menu. For example, if we navigate over to Company Footer Menu and then click on Select, and down here you'll see our footer menu. As you can see, we currently do not have the projects page, so I'm going to click on Projects and click on Add to Menu. And again, you want to create your different website pages and add them to your menu. Now you can also add these pages as sub-pages under a primary menu. For example, if you had services and you had multiple services with their own pages, you could add these as sub-items. For now, I just want primary items. Once you've made changes to your menu, come down and click on Save Menu. Next, let's navigate over to Hostinger and click on AI Content Creator. Now, Hostinger's business plan allows you to create content using their free AI content generator. What you can do is create AI content for posts, so your blog posts, or a specific landing page or your website pages. For example, let's go ahead and click on Pages and then navigate over to Tone of Voice. I'm happy with neutral. However, depending on the nature of your website, you can change the tone of the content that you want to create. Then click on Content Length. I'm going to come down and click on Medium. And then here you'd tell AI what your content is about. And then down here you want to add the keywords that you want to focus on. And then click on Generate Content, and AI will generate content for your website pages. Now we're going to come back to this shortly and show you how you can optimize your website for SEO and drive organic traffic by creating blog posts. And you can use this content creator, this AI content creator, to generate blog posts for your website. So before we do this, what we're going to do is navigate over to Appearances and then come down to Customize. This is where we can make global changes to our website. For example, if we click on Menus and then click on our primary menu, we can reorder these elements if we like, or add additional items like I showed you in the WordPress backend. Now, if we navigate up here, what we can do is make changes. For example, if I wanted to customize this button in my primary menu, all I would do is click on this pencil icon and then change the text over here. I'm going to change request to free. And then down here for the link, I'm going to add the contact page. And this is the contact page URL. And then down here we have a few more options. Do we want to open this link in a new tab, or do we want to enable or disable this button across different devices? And you can preview what your website looks like on different devices on desktop, tablet, and mobile. Once you've made your changes, simply go ahead and click on Publish. Then navigate back, and that's going to take you here. If we go back, we can come down and click on Header Builder. It's going to take us back here where we can customize the site title and logo. If you didn't upload your logo in the beginning, you can do that here. And you can also navigate down here and add your site title. And this is what would appear if you didn't have a logo. Now, if we navigate back and then come down to button, that's going to allow us to customize the button again. Then we have primary menu and we can customize the primary menu. Okay, let's head back again. Once you've made any changes, go ahead and click on Publish. And now let's close this. And that's going to take us back to our WordPress dashboard. Now to customize the footer, what we're going to do is navigate over to Astra and then click on Footer Builder. And if we scroll down the page, you can see that this is what our footer looks like. And then what we want to do is customize each of these different widgets. We have widget 1 here, widget 2 here, 3, 4, and then we have socials down here. Simply click on each of the different widgets. So I'm going to add my own content in here. And then up here, I'm just going to go ahead and add my own logo. This is the logo I want to add, and I'm just going to delete this logo here. I'm going to make this logo smaller, and I'm happy with that. Now I might need to upload a different logo with different ratios in order for it to fit correctly. Okay, so let's navigate back and then click on widget 2 and change the title here to Stew's Consulting. I'm happy with that, and here we can select the menu. So I'm happy with this menu. This is the menu that we created earlier. Now let's navigate back again and then navigate down to widget 3, and here we can change this if we like. For example, the title could be Services, and then we could create a new menu which just has our services pages. So for now, I'm just going to change this to Services. Again, like I mentioned, I would create a menu like I showed you earlier and list my service pages. Then once you've made changes here, head back and come down to widget 4 and then change the content here. Because this is just an example, I'm going to keep this content as it is. Then navigate back again, come down to socials and add your social media accounts. You can always delete these different channels or add a different social media icon and simply click on the icon and add your channel URL. And when a potential website visitor clicks on one of these social icons, that's going to take them to your channel. I'm going to leave this for now. Now we can also navigate over to design, and down here you can change the background color as well as play around with the spacing. I'm happy with my footer, so I'm going to navigate up to publish. Now let's close this and dive into how you can create a blog post using AI. Simply navigate up to Hostinger and click on AI Content Creator. Now, in order to rank your website on the first page of search engines like Google Search, it's important to engage in SEO, search engine optimization. And one way you can do that is by continually creating new content that targets specific keywords that you want to target. Think about keywords that your potential customers are typing in search engines like Google Search to find your business, your brand, your products, or services. You want to create blog posts around those topics, around those ideas and keywords. For example, let's go ahead and quickly generate our first post using Hostinger AI. As you can see, we have post selected, navigate over to tone of voice, we have neutral selected, we can change this if we like, and then choose the length of content. I'm going to come down and click on long. Then navigate up to what is your content about. For example, let's say that I wanted to create a blog post about the top 10 digital strategies that are free for local businesses in 2024. Then all I would do is add a prompt similar to this. Again, think about the type of content that you want to create, add the title or main idea in here, and here you can choose the keywords that you want to focus on. You can skip this if you like, but when it comes to SEO, keyword research, and adding primary keywords into your content is important. I'm going to add a few keywords in here. Okay, so these are the 4 keywords that I want to target. Then come down and click on Generate Content. And as you can see, just like that, a full blog post has been generated with AI. What you want to do is take the time to read through your new blog post, make sure you're relatively happy with this blog post, and then we can make further customizations. You can see that this is an AI generated image, and we can choose where to feature this image. I want to use this image as my featured image. If we navigate up, you can see we have a meta description, and then we have some other keyword ideas over here that we can leverage. Okay, so I'm going to navigate down to the bottom of this post, and you can see how many words and characters there are. And let's go ahead and click on Edit as a Draft. And that's going to take you into the blog editor. What you want to do is take the time to make changes to the content. It's important that you make it sound like you and ensure that it reads correctly. Using AI to generate blog posts is a great place to start to give you a draft and to help you with your general ideas and direction. But it's important to make your own customizations. Again, you can navigate down. And if you want to edit with the blog editor, you can simply just make the changes in here, or you can edit with Elementor. Okay, so you have the option to customize your blog post from the back end of WordPress using the block builder, or you can customize your blog post with Elementor before publishing it live on your website. Okay, so now let's head back to our Hostinger dashboard. And there's a few things that I want to cover inside the Hostinger dashboard. The first thing is setting up our free business email. Simply navigate over to free email, come down and click on set up. Then navigate over to Hostinger free, add your business email name. And for me, the professional free business email that I want to set up is Stewart@stewsconsulting.com. And remember, this is the domain that you connected with your WordPress website. Then go ahead and add a password and then click on create. For now, we're just going to open up our email account inside the browser. To access your business email webmail, simply come down and click on Webmail. Then go ahead and add the password that you just created and then click on Login. And just like that, you can now compose emails and send emails with your new professional business email. Now, Hostinger uses Titan for business emails, and you can always upgrade at any time to a premium Titan email inside Hostinger. If you want to learn more about Titan business emails, what I'll do is add a tutorial down below in the description for you to check out. Okay, so let's head back to Hostinger and then come down and click on Complete. And as you can see, we've created one business email, one account out of 100. We've got access to 1 GB of storage per account, and important email settings are active. To create a new business email, simply go ahead and click on Create Email. Again, you can upgrade at any time if you want to increase storage and access other powerful email features. Now let's navigate back over to Websites and then locate your website and click on Dashboard. Now let's navigate over to Daily Backups, come down and click on Manage. To manually generate a new backup, simply come down and click on Generate New Backup. And then you'll see the option to restore a backup if you come across any issues with your website. If we navigate over to Performance and then come down to Page Speed, you can analyze your website's speed performance. And you can also view analytics. Now, this is basic analytics that you can access here inside your dashboard. However, it's important to connect Google Analytics and the Google Search Console with your website. This is going to allow you to better understand your website's performance and how you can optimize your website online. What I'll do is add the appropriate video tutorials down below in the description that will help you install and get the most out of these two analytical tools. Okay, so let's navigate back over to Dashboard. Again, you can see other basic details like Google Page Speed Insights, as well as if your website is safe from malware and your resource usage. To head back to your WordPress website, the back end of your WordPress website, simply go ahead and click on Admin Panel. You can also preview your website over here. Now, other strategies include video marketing through YouTube, which allows you to grow your brand, grow your website. If you want to learn more about video marketing activities leveraging YouTube to grow your website online, what I'll do is add the tutorial up above and down below in the description that will help you leverage this strategy. And I'll add other relevant tutorials that will help you on your website journey. For example, I'll also add a keyword research video tutorial that will help you understand and engage in keyword research. Also, like I mentioned at the beginning of this tutorial, if you want to learn more about Hostinger's AI website builder, I will add a tutorial in the description that will help you learn more about this built-in AI builder. However, that is it for this tutorial. Your website is now live online and you have an understanding of how to create and customize your website pages using WordPress, Astra, and Elementor. You should now also be familiar with your WordPress backend as well as your Hostinger backend to better manage your WordPress website. Again, make sure to check out the relevant tutorials I've added down below to help you succeed online. And there we have it, guys. That is it for this all-in-one WordPress and Astra tutorial for beginners. Now, if you have any questions about this tutorial, make sure to pop them down below. And with that said, thank you so much for watching this tutorial all the way through to the end. If you got value, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and that way I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.